it's like that side of the world has been a little bit lower than our side of the world for quite some time now. Ever since Pearl Harbor and Japan. And when I remember when I was born, how they tried to trick my head, Eastern Europe, because they were a little bit higher when it came to the PC race. But they got me to get on the race or whatever. But Eastern Europe's always been really cool. I remember when I first got on the computer, it was the PC Master Race and all that. And that's what it is right now. They called it the PC Master Race, or they call it War. And I remember when I was a kid, and they would call it War or whatever, and it would be something fun. And it is when you're a kid. It's like fun. It's like we're going to war and like save your money and stock up your food and all that. And that's what it is right now. So I'm stocking up everything, and I got my gun here to protect my stuff and all that because it comes down to your unit and whatever. This is my unit. This is my store. Right? And you're going to see a lot of changes. That's what usually happens is people start seeing where their money's going and seeing their politics. But it had to happen to Japan. But that's the thing. I feel like we're going to reel from it. I feel like we are going to reel from it. India's got nuclear bombs or whatever. China, Russia. We're outnumbered. The only reason we haven't been outnumbered is because I've been keeping the personality of Canada being like united with India. If I acted like some of the Americans did about Pearl Harbor, we would probably be in hot water too. Because India is South Asia, and they're all together in their own little ecosystem. So it hurts the Indian people that Japan got obliterated. But at the same time, they say, "Oh, that was just the one area in Japan," and but it's been back and forth, and that's why Donald said, "Don't send too much money to China or whatever." And then I went ahead and bought a Chinese motorcycle. It's like because he's worried about them having too much. They already got too much money, but he's worried about them having too much money, and then they just. But they've never been known for that. That's what the Africans are known for, and the Americans is the robberies. America, ever since the Wild Wild West, they had the cowboys and the Indians, and bank robbery was a huge part of American history until they created the FBI, and then it went down, down, baby, oh sweet like the rainbow. But it's still prevalent. Obviously, it's still prevalent, and it's kind of part of their history and their business. They make a big business out of it. Yeah, I see what they do, and that's just what it is with the T-shirts and all that, and blah blah blah, and whatever. It is what it is. But there's got to be more control when it comes to certain ones getting their citizenship. Certain ones should not be citizens, and certain ones should, and all that. Like, there needs to be a reclassification. And I think there will be in 25 years. There's going to be a big reclassification. Okay, because in 25 years, that is a for sure. There's going to be a lot of ones in power now that are going to be deceased naturally of causes. Okay. So when that happens, hey, dude, it happens all the time. That's American history. Bonnie and Clyde, it was like a boyfriend and a girlfriend. They were real. And now they're on T-shirts and movies and all. It happens to it'll even happen to me. It happened to everyone. Little JoJo and yada yada. It happens to every single person, every president. People say stuff about Ronalds. People say stuff about this guy, and all that. But that's the business of it. And when I seen it was like that, I didn't want to be down there anymore. I mean, look at King Von, how hard he worked for the United States. They basically used that. I seen how they were doing me on YouTube. It's not a good job like everybody thinks it is. They should be charged. Honestly, I probably could sue YouTube Incorporated for fraud, is how they're doing the American people. I mean, look at King Von. He was a kid on, and he might have been hard headed and think he wasn't a kid, but to me, he was a kid. He was a child, straight child. These videos don't mean shit. All right. But, anyways, look at he died in America. And he was an American citizen because it's a big gimmick in America. It's not what people, yeah, for those, it's like, God damn. And then they're saying, oh, you got to kill those ones. That's why generally they put them in prison. Generally, all those people went to prison. And then for some reason, there were certain ones that got higher than the prison system. Like Kodak Black, the rapist. For some reason, Donald Trump released him. He's one of the most evil rapists in all of America. And white people hate her. And they let him out when he should have served his time. He should have went for 25 years. And that's your problem. You're not sending people to prison like they should. And there you go. It's like, put on your bulletproof vests or whatever, because you guys are fucking imbeciles, all right? You should have made me the president, first of all. Second of all, I can be the president from Canada. You're going to say, no, you have to be naturally born. That's why you're dealing with all these problems. I'm saying it's too dangerous down there for me. I can be your president, but I live up here in Canada, up here. And you guys are down here and shit. And I sit like this up here, and all of us do. And we kind of like to watch you, like the Coliseum or whatever. And don't go threatening Canada, because breaking news, Canada's got nuclear technology. Nobody knew it. They think they didn't. They do. All right. So you thought Canada didn't have nuclear warheads, and we do. Because I'm the guy that knows how to unlock those warheads. We don't have them in Canada. We have, because we didn't find that to be very smart. We didn't want our warheads to be right on our homeland because they can explode. We have our warheads stationed in India and stationed in China and stationed in Russia and stationed in Europe. America's got theirs stationed in the United States. See, so there you go. You can't take advantage of Canada. We're very strong. Very. Very. And our Air Force is very strong because we are a monarch to the United Kingdom, and the United Kingdom has one of the strongest air forces. Not only do we have the United Kingdom, we have the Canadian Air Force, supposed to have the American Air Force, where we have the United Kingdom's Air Force, the Royal Air Force. The British are coming. The British are coming. I learned a lot about that down there. That's when the Redcoats went down there and fucking did all that. 1812. We had to do it before or whatever. We went down there and fucking just fucking beat their fucking asses or whatever. This was around the time of the Civil War or whatever. We sunk all their battleships. It reminded me of Germany when Hitler crossed the line over at where Stalingrad or whatever, and he got fucked up and whatever, and they fucking destroyed him. Same, and they said that same thing could happen to the United States. You know how it would happen to the United States if they go to war with Canada or anything like that? They're gonna be like Germany, and it'll be like a counter opposite D-Day. You know how D-Day was when they went to Germany? It will be everybody else on the homeland United States. So that's your current status when it comes to war on the homeland. There's nothing they could stop. If it goes like that, the U.S. Air Force would be overpowered instantly. It's like you ever seen on World of Warcraft where you're at the boss and it's like major DPS time or whatever, and everybody's like everybody on the boss, and everybody's like hitting the. That's what will happen. Okay. Yeah. It's like we brought in Justin Trudeau for a reason. He fit today's ass. He fit today's environment. We needed a young, healthy leader, and he's young and healthy and ready to go. But I don't got no problem with the U.S. either. But they got a lot of entertainment. It's like, God damn, they're killing my entertainment business. They're killing everybody's business. Is. And they better fucking stop it. Okay? The way they've been killing people's businesses and shit. They tried to kill my business when I was down there and make me this fucking peasant person. And now they try to fucking do the same shit by deleting like people's channels, making sure they lose their content, blicking their electronics. They try to fuck up everybody's business or whatever all over the world or whatever. That fucks up the economy. I have a computer. I make a little extra money so I can buy Slim Jim products, right? So if you fuck up my business, I can't buy from Slim Jim. Then after a little, at first Slim Jim always selling up, but then Slim Jim start to notice and shit. And then it's back and forth. So then the companies want to kill the politicians who they thought were working for them. But no, the politicians were just greedy, hungry people trying to destroy, same with military, that we're supposed to be paying. So you have to cut those off and starvate them. And then you regain power and then you kill them off like a fucking bad person. And it's not hard to do when they've really been bad people. And I've been dealing with bad people for so many years. It's unfreaking believable. It's like a full-time job. And when I hear the next bad person start talking up, I just start licking my lips on it. Okay? Because I eat bad people. I'm a bad people eater. I don't know how it happened. I just know like I said, I was a masturbator, unfortunately. I wanted to have a girlfriend, but hey, at the same time, I masturbated. I got right back to work, and look at me now, how powerful I am. And now I might go and try to pick up a real woman or what have you. And hey, and they say those are real women on the pictures and whatnot. They are. But that gets expensive also, and I've came to notice that's a whole nother ball game to start swinging it. And it costs a lot of money to do that. And it's not very hard to do, though, because those people were broke, poor, so poor anyway. So at first, I used to be very generous. And I think I talked about this in my other video, is how I learned the value of the dollar. Just how $1. Like the other day, I had like a couple dollars in my account. I hopped on my motorcycle. Oh, my neighbor asked me because my neighbor knows I have a motorcycle or an e-bike, and if he wants me to go pick him up some stuff, I can do it. But I said, yeah, I'll do it for you, but I charge $5. Okay, $5. To somebody like me, $5 ain't really much, right? And that's the business of it. So and so sending me, but here's the thing. Here's how just $5 can kill somebody off really quick. My really bad neighbor who has nothing to do with my life or business or anything other than being like a neighbor or whatever, he learned that my other neighbor gave me a $5 fee so I could go, what's it called? And he got so jealous he tried to assault me. And boom, there you go. His life is over, right? No, I'm not. I'm letting them do that, and then I just have him arrested. The cops were out there looking for him, and like he's not with any side. He keeps saying he's with some side. I'm saying they don't even exist, and that's why I've cut them off. And I'm being really smart with each one of my dollars. Even just buying like a gram of pot off him every once in a while was giving him enough money to where he felt like he was almost like me or something. You know what I mean? But at first, I felt like, hey, I like the guy. He can try to feel like me, but I knew he would never be like me. But I was said like, yeah, I'll make him feel. But no. Then they start acting like they run shit with the women. So then I cut him off again, and all the women get to watch him cry and all that. And that's the funniest thing to me is seeing those ones like it's very easy to make those ones start going crazy and punching the wall and all that. And that's where you win. Make them punch the wall.